Indiana Court of Appeals has reduced a $42.4 million judgment awarding back pay to state workers cheated on their paychecks. The class action suit argued 12,000 state employees were required to work 40 hours a week, while others were paid the same for working 37.5 hours. Today's ruling, though, says union employees should only get about 2 months back pay because they hadn't filed their workplace grievances within 10 days as required under their contract. Non-union workers are still entitled to about $18 million.
The foreclosure crisis continues to grow as concerns mount that mortgage lenders across the state were using flawed court documents to force people out of their homes. Today, Bank of America announced it would stop taking back foreclosed homes in Indiana while it reviews its procedures. PNC Bank is also jumping on board, halting foreclosures and evictions. The decisions follow President Obama's rejection of a bill that would have made it harder for you to challenge the foreclosure process. Well, the crisis is on the minds of many Hoosier homeowners as well as state officials. As our Call 6 watchdog first reported on Monday, the state has launched an investigation into 5 mortgage lenders. 6 News reporter Rafael Sanchez joins us live in the newsroom with the latest developments. Rafael.
Todd, good evening. The Attorney General is concerned with how some banks were processing foreclosures. He tells me he's not pleased with those lenders. Today, Greg Zeller addressed the American Bankers Association in Chicago. Zeller's office opened an investigation into 5 lenders on Monday, including Bank of America, GMAC, JP Morgan Chase, Wells Fargo, and One West. All those banks you see there. Now, this investigation is key since state numbers estimate that about 50,000 homes could be lost to foreclosure this year.
Frankly, very disappointed in the banks. There's a lot of people that have raised questions about the work they've done that led us into a financial problem here. The questions about the legal documents that they've submitted are very serious, and I think it's something that I need to investigate as well as reassure people whether they fraudulently misled the courts.
That being said, the state has yet to decide what is any legal action to take against the banks involved in the foreclosure delays, a story that we will continue to follow here on 6 News. Live in the newsroom, Rafael Sanchez, 6 News.
Rafael, thank you very much, sir. Well, thousands of Hoosiers got their first look today at the massive beautification project on I-70 to shut down the highway for 12 hours yesterday.
The $2 million project wrapped up early yesterday, but of course not everybody was happy with the effort. 6 News reporter Stacia Matthews is on your side tonight to provide you some insight on just how the project went.
If you drive into the city from I-70, you'll now see this perfectly manicured interchanges. Organizers are pleased.
It just exceeded our expectations.
Skycam 6 gives you a bird's-eye view of the beautification project. Some drivers appreciate the view from the highway.
What do you think?
It's pretty good.
I mean, it's about time they're doing something on this side of town anyway. They hardly ever do anything, so I'm happy.
How nice you're looking.
You think it'll make a good impression when people visit the city?
Oh, yes. It's quite a nice patch right in the bottom of it.
9,000 volunteers made it happen. The Lilly Foundation and a federal grant covered the cost. But to complete the work in under 12 hours meant shutting down the highway.
Kind of sucked.
For drivers caught in gridlocks on alternate routes.
You didn't like it?
No, I didn't like it at
Did
all.
you find it to be an inconvenience?
It was an inconvenience.
Despite the inconvenience, transportation crews took advantage of the highway closure and got a lot of work done.
We got 15 sign overlays done. We did about 5 miles of crack sealing, a lot of bridge inspections, many of the drains. With this one-day closure, we avoided many days of lane restrictions that would have otherwise happened.
What happens now? Upkeep. 6 companies are now responsible for keeping plants watered and maintained to be enjoyed for years to come.